Hello ladies and gentlemen, and today we're building a PC. Alright, so this is the case, and it is a very large case. It has a lot of modularity to it, and it's a pretty awesome product from what I've seen. And as you can see, it's pretty much the same as the 011 Dynamic EVO non-XL, but we do have more features. Go over the accessories real quick. This isn't going to be much of a review or anything. It's just going to be, we're just building. So here we have the instruction manual, and then here we have all of the rubber washers and screws. Everything you're going to need is in there. And then we got another accessory box here, which is just the anti-sag GPU bracket, which comes in multiple pieces. So we got this, and we got some hardware in there, some sticky double-sided tape. And then this thing, which I think is pretty cool, which will be going in the case or on it, I don't know, probably in it. But we get a pretty cool Lian Li Der Bauer metal. It's a pretty thick metal badge, so that's pretty cool. And then we got one more accessory box over here to open. This one has our additional wires. We have, what is this? This looks like a front header cable. And then we got some additional brackets here. You get two of these, and what these do is they, let's say on the inside of the case here, you can see back here, let's say you're mounting three 120 fans or rad, something like that. What you can do with those brackets is, say you got like a little bit of room at the top there where it's kind of showing through because you don't have any fans covering it. You can mount those brackets on there, and that covers it up, blacks it out, makes it look really clean. And then in here we just get a bunch more zip ties, and we get an additional cable management bracket if we need it, which we may. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything. And then what we got for what we're putting into the PC. So for our motherboard and everything, it's all coming out of my other PC. And we have the Ryzen 5800X 3D. And I swapped out my 5900X for that just to get some better gaming performance. Then what we have also going into it is a GPU. For the GPU, what we have is an RTX 2080 non-TI, non-super, just the regular 2080. And it is an EVGA variant. And we're also using, like I said, we're using the motherboard out of that too, which is an MSI Carbon Max Wi-Fi board. Very good board. I like this one a lot. It did come with some faults. It was some of the M.2 screw little standoff things were broken off, but that wasn't a huge deal. It didn't really affect anything. I made it work. And for our CPU cooler, we also have the brand new Lian Li Gallahad 2 Trinity Performance 360 rad. And this is, at least at the moment, at the time of filming, this is the hands down best AIO in a 360 form factor that you can get. It does have double the fin density in comparison to the pipes, and it does have 3000 RPM fans, so you can switch them between 2300 and 3000. There's a switch that comes with it. You can toggle it low or high. And it's a pretty cool feature. I'll be running on high because I love max cooling. And it also comes with all the hardware you need for AM4, AM5, and LGA 1700. No need to buy any additional brackets. So that's really nice, and it's got a bunch of features to it that are interchangeable for the RGB, so pretty cool. And then for power supply, we are using an EVGA Supernova P3 1200 watt PSU, so that's really nice, and that's what I've been using for a while now, and it works very well for any high-end components I may put into the PC. And let me see what else. Am I forgetting anything? We have 3 M.2 drives, 2 Gen 3, 1 Gen 4, 2 terabyte, one which is my OS drive is 1 terabyte, so I can have my OS on there plus games if I want. And then I think that's it. We got 48 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, rated at 3600 megahertz. Really good. So yeah, let's get into the build. Get this top part off first. And we can pop off the side panel, which actually has a screw in it that needs to come out. And we can keep the screw out. It's just mostly in there so that the side panel doesn't come off in shipping. You don't need it if you're not going to be moving it around a whole lot. Ooh, wow, that is a heavy side panel, very heavy. And then the front panel also comes off, also has a little screw in here to hold it in place. Again, don't need it if you're not traveling with it. And it simply just pops off like that. So hopefully this video isn't too dark, guys. I know I don't have the best lighting. And then as you can see, perforated panels, very porous. You can see right through it, so easy airflow. We also get some dust filters in here also. Removable magnetic dust filters, again, very porous, which is good. I don't think I'm gonna be using that because I want more airflow coming out of the case. See, my plan is I think I'm gonna mount 3 120s down here, also 3 up top, and then I think I'm gonna mount my rad. If I can turn this around real quick for you guys, I think I'm gonna mount my rad right here, and that should do me pretty good. And then we also get, obviously, a light bar here on the side. Lian light bar, gotta love those. This case is almost too big to fit on this table. This table isn't very deep. And then here at the bottom you can see we got removable dust filter. Super nice, easy to clean, easy to take out. And then we can also take out, if we take out 2 screws here, we can take this bottom panel out, which I'll try and get a closer up view of it for you guys. There we go. So this bottom panel here comes out, and you can mount your fans directly to it and then put it right back in. Same thing with the top and the side as well. And like I said, the motherboard tray does move up and down. You can also change the orientation, full modularity in this case. It's crazy what you can do with it. I'm not going to be doing any of that today. I'm just going to be putting my parts in and calling it a day. But yeah, should be pretty fun. I will go ahead and get this back panel off. You can also take off this top part here. This top part here, this smaller thin piece here, you can take off also with a thumb screw, and it just comes right off. should just come right off. Oh, there's a little button you got to push down and then you can lift it off. Or not. What the hell is going on? There we go. Alright, so I had to slide it back, but it does come off. Pretty much all the panels on this case come apart or come off. I'll show you guys the back side here. I don't think I've showed you that yet. This is a pretty badass case, very large. It's deep, it's wide. It's a chunk boy of a case. And the same thing with this panel as the other one, except for there's no screw holding it in place. You just simply pop it off like that. There is dust filters here on the inside that you can remove. Again, I'm probably going to be removing these because I want maximum airflow. Dust is not an issue. It's easy enough to clean out the case when I need to. So yeah, that's the case. Side panel for the back. There's this middle black piece which will cover up all the cables here in the middle. And one thing we're going to be doing with the back side here is we're definitely going to be taking out these 3.5-inch drive bays. They're pretty unnecessary nowadays, so we're definitely going to be taking these out. They do swing out like that for easy access. And yeah, so we'll be taking those out. I got to figure out how to do that, but we'll get it done. It's just more screws. Don't know where that went. Oh, it went right inside my... Need a different screwdriver head for this. Yeah, there we go. That's the right bit. And as easy as that. Okay, got that. Dang it. Put that out. Now, if you do decide to use the drive cage, it does come with all the wires automatically connected to the back. I don't know how well you guys can see that, and you simply plug your drives in. Simple as that. Ouch. All right, so just gonna go ahead and drop this in here. All right, like that. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm a bit of a lazy builder, I guess you could say, so I usually only put in about half to 3/4 of the screws, one in each corner and then an extra one in the middle or wherever. You can see I already got my RAM and my CPU installed. I did that ahead of time just so it would be easier to work with, and it'd be a bit of a shorter video because I already know this video is going to be probably pretty long. Okay. All right, let's get our fans out and get those installed. Okay. Whoops. Alright, so now that we got that done, I messed it up like 3 times, but we gotta get these cables pulled through. And we should be able to pull enough of them through to make it to where you won't see any of the white, or very little of it, I should say. I got something knotted up here. Okay, there we go. So, actually, I can route it through up there. That would be cleaner. So, let's do that. And I'm not sure where that goes. So we'll shove it through over here. One. There we go. All right, look at that. Can't even tell. And I just need to figure out something to do with these wires, but I could tape them down or something if I need to, but for right now they're fine. All right, so let's go ahead and get the top one done up. Same thing, just take out a couple screws, mount the fans, route the wiring, all good to go. I gotta put one on the back yet too, but I have just enough to put one on the back, 3 on the bottom and 3 on the top, plus the rad. This slides out too, I think. Yep, there we go. Alright, so lots of wires on this one, because these are the MSI fans. Lots and lots of wires. This one is actually connected. No, it's not. Alright. I got zip ties I'll be making use of for all these wires. I think we'll put these ones a little further up. That way we can get a little bit more RGB on that side so we can light up our rad a little bit. Get our screws here that are running away from me. So how am I have this set up? It's going to be a lot of positive air pressure. So I'm going to have intake coming in from the bottom and exhausting from the top, and through the back, the rad is going to be pulling air in, fresh air into the rad, and exhausting out the top and the back. So mostly positive air pressure in here, which is what I usually try to do. The MSI case, the Velux R, it's not a hot box, but my stuff gets a little bit warmer than it should in there, so this case should be much, much better. Has a lot more airflow, very porous dust filters. That fan's gonna be a problem, ain't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, hold up. I need to loosen these up a bit. I gotta push them up just a tad. Right there. Okay. Okay, just gotta mount this last fan. I don't think I tapped that hole before. Ha. That's what he said. Okay. got that set up, so this is just going to drop back in from the top, and actually, I don't know if that's going to work. Alright, so we're going to have to dangle all these cables in here for a sec. Screws. This one's going to go as high up as I can get it to make it look a little better. Right there. Okay, opened up. Scoot this back a notch. Alright, so I'm going to be making use of that. Here's our mounting hardware. Here's our thick boy AIO radiator. Got that radiator, okay. Radiator. It's already got mounting hardware on it, but I'm not sure if that's AMD or Intel. All right, that'll work. All right, so what we need to do is we actually need to take these fans off because we're gonna have to put them over on the other side of that. So, whoops. Let's get these off real quick. This radiator is, I believe, 32 mil thick. Fans are 28. I do believe these fans are daisy chain. Maybe not. Yes, they are. Okay. That makes things easier. Actually, I think I might leave the infinity mirror default one on the pump. I don't want to mess with it right now. Maybe at some other point. Oh, lots and lots of screwing. Okay. All right. Also, let me see something. I need one of these things. These. Go in there like that. How do these go in? I can't be right. I'm not sure sure how these go in. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? They go there. Okay, I see. I see. All right. All right. So let's get the fans installed. This is what we're going to be doing. So it's plain and simple. There's a thumb screw on the back here. You just take that out. It's not captive, so don't lose it. Push that button, lifts off. I'm missing the hole. There we go. Okay, so now we can put the rest of the screws in. All right, tighten them all up. Oh, my hand's getting tired from all the screwing, guys. Why can't everything just be like magnetic? Okay, alright, so we got all our screwing done for that. And then what we do is we take our thick boy case here. We put our pump through. And then we just find the little holes for the nipples, slide it back in, simple as that. And then we just need to put the thumb screw back in, which, I mean, it locks in place anyways, but I'm going to put it back in there just in case, and so I don't lose it, because I lose a lot of stuff, so. Computer case, wanted to keep my freaking screwdriver. All right, so down here we got a bunch of cables on the back side here. We're not even done routing them. So let me see. this. It is on low by default, so we're going to move it to high. Because I want all the airflows. So far, so good. I think what we need to do next is, well, we got to mount the pump block to the pump block to the CPUs. So we're gonna do that next. I need to go get some thermal paste because I didn't get any ahead of time. Oh my god. Alright, whatever, you know what? We'll see if that's good enough. This shit's irritating me. Fucking thermal paste all over the fucking place now. Definitely gonna be cleaning that up. And we can route that out to there, there, there. Well, and let's see. RGB header. JRGB. Fuck, really? The one I need is all the way at the top. So, I guess we'll go through here. Okay, so this is day 2 of the PC build, and what we're going to do today is finish it off. And we don't really have a whole lot left to do. All we have to do is hook up all the fans, get the power supply installed, and do some cable management, and get the GPU in. Jesus, I couldn't think. So that's what we're gonna do, and I gotta clean the case too. It's a little bit dirty. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and get some cable management done. And oh wow, it's even still got the SLI bridge cover on it, which is unusual to see. So yeah, the version we got is, wait, did someone not peel this? Bro, there's still peels. Sick. I think. Those are peels, right? Am I tripping? No, I'm pretty sure those are peels. Hold on. Yeah, they are. Sick. We get to peel the GPU. Kinda. A little bit. On the GeForce and the EVGA logo. I don't know if the camera's picking this up. Yeah, it is. Yes, I'm not wearing a shirt because it's warm in my apartment today. So, no need to be wearing shirts. And I think that was only peeled. Nope, we got one up here too on the... Wow, somebody really didn't go through and peel this? It's fine by me. Oh, look at that. It looks so... This thing looks brand new. I mean, some of the fins on the fin stack are a little bent out of place, but not too bad. That doesn't sound good. What the hell? The fan is scraping the blades for some reason. That's gonna be annoying. Yeah, I'm not sure why the fan blades are scraping. Hopefully it's not too loud. Alright, so we need to, I forgot, we need to remove the PCIe cover and get out. Whoa, that could have been a very bad thing. Come on. Yeah, I might have to get new fans for this. But for now, we're just going to have to deal with the fan rubbing, unless it wears itself down, which is fine. So we need to take out that one and that one. I don't think we need a third one. No, we might actually. Let me see. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to take out the third one. Okay, that should do it. Oh, we're gonna have to take out the top one too. Damn, dude. What the hell? Is this a 4-slot card? Alright, get it in there. Oh, I guess we didn't need to take out the top one. Alright. I'll just leave it out. I'm not gonna try and put it back in. And this is toolless, so you just flip it shut. And it keeps it locked in place, and you just put the thumb screw back in. So it's a completely toolless design, which is super nice. There we go, nice and tight. Pretty disappointed that the seller didn't show that the fans were rubbing, but I guess we'll see what happens. It's a little disappointing, but we should have went through that grommet. Yeah, let's fix that real quick. So this one, we only need the 6-pin. How does that? Oh, I'm guessing it goes like this then. Yep. Okay. Now I'm going to zip tie this little pigtail that's coming off. Yeah, I'll definitely have to get new fans though, because I don't like that that's rubbing. That's not ideal. Zip tie real quick. I think I'm actually going to zip tie these together like this, just to clean it up a little bit, make it look nicer. Go. All right, one there. And one here. Okay, shove that back through there, and now it's nice and tidy. Just got to clip our zip ties. All right, we'll see how well this runs. I mean, he showed it working, like I said, but he didn't state that the one fan was rubbing. I'm not sure why it's rubbing. But we'll find out. So I just got to finish cable management on the back, and then we should be good to go and do our first bow. All right, cool. It booted. Awesome. Them fans are going to be super annoying though. Well, it's just the one that's weird. I don't know what's wrong with it. All right, so it's probably training memory again. Alright, there we go. So we booted up just fine. Had to wait. It cycled probably about 4 or 5 times to train memory. We're just going to make sure we can boot into Windows. It shouldn't be an issue though. And we should be good to get back to gaming, bros. Alright, so we are loading into Windows. No error codes, please. No blue screens of death. Come on. Come on. Yes, there we go. Alright, so we're in Windows. So everything is working fine so far, which is good. The GPU fan definitely needs to be replaced, but other than that, we should be good. Okay, we got to change my pin. I'll do that here in a second. And it looks like, oh, my fans aren't running on my AIO. That's not good. So we definitely got to fix that. So give me a moment here to shut this down and reset it. On camera, it's pretty big. So we'll do back first. I know people love peels. It is satisfying though. Doesn't matter too much if I touch the black part. But I don't want to dirty the glass with my grimy hands. Alright, so show you how it's looking. I gotta get it moved over a bit. But yeah, looking pretty good. I gotta mess with the RGB. Sorry for my crappy camera work. Pretty awesome. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this build video. I may cut out a lot of parts that are more boring, like the cable management, you know, simple things like that. I know I messed up a few times. I couldn't get the cooler mounted properly because of stupid clip mounting the AMD has. Just parts like that I'm going to cut out and try and shorten the video up a bit, because right now we're at about 3.5 hours worth of footage. But if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like button. Sub if you want to see some badass gameplay on Crossout. And I'll catch you on the next one.